this bow tie chart. So the preparation method is the same. So let me just show you in here itself. Whenever you choose this one, you will get what is the source, what is the value, and what is the destination. So for source, I have chosen my category as a source. The value I have taken sales, and the destination is a subcategory. So what it's showing is that the total sales in the technology category is 836K. And if you want, I just want to see subdivision, I just click on technology. It will click all the subcategories in the technology, and it will give the sales of that subcategory. So it's 33K, 330K, 189K, 167, 150, and the sum of it would be 836. So if I click it again, it will give me the total sales was 2297, and division in categories and subcategories. And if I want any detail analysis, I just click on this category, and it will give me the detailed analysis based on subcategory belonging to that category. So any doubts here? Okay, then let's move to the next.
One quick question, Swap here.
Yeah.
See, and this question is for everyone actually. See, where would you think this kind of a chart would be useful? So I think what is showing here is that the sales. So basically, when I see the machines, when these are two different categories of sales they have put in here, right? But I think I'm just trying to understand where would it be very appropriate.
Just need to remember how many jumps we are taking. The first number will represent how many jumps we have to take, and this number.
One thing that I can possibly think of is on the left side, if we have too many subcategories, right, or too many of the level 2 data points, then clicking on that level 1 data point on the right would let's say, for example, we have state and states on the right and cities or districts on the left. Now districts will be a lot many, right? And just looking at this visualization in this view might not give a very clear picture. But in those cases, not like how Swap demonstrated just now, if we click on a state to the right,
Okay, we can just
then if
make
the
region, and I'm going to bring state here.
I'll let you know.
maybe now if we just click on any particular region, I think now it gives a clearer picture, I guess.
Picture, yeah. So, any other ideas?
Somewhat similar to what Saya said, like from region to state instead of that, like from year to months. For we have like couple of years across instead of region, and if we have months across year, once you tap the year, how the sales has been distributed across the months of the particular year. I thought of.
Okay, got it. See, I think something like this would be very useful whenever I think there is a sort of a movement from one to the other. I think that's where I think this is sort of best useful. And typically, if there is a sort of a meeting point, right, and sort of certain traffic sort of comes into that meeting point, and from there it sort of gets distributed. This is very suitable for that kind of a data. Right, an example of this is one is the let's say the web traffic, right? Let's say there is a certain page that you're trying to analyze, and you're trying to figure out from where is the traffic coming in, and from here where is it going. Okay, I'll give you a quick example of this. Let's say there is a product page. Okay, this is sort of similar to Sankey visualization. But I think when you're trying to analyze one particular sort of place and how traffic is flowing in and flowing out, I think this would be very useful, I feel. So for example, and this also is, I think, I'm not so sure if there are any other nodes that you can attach to this, Swap. So basically what I'm thinking is, let's say, for example, if you have, let's say, so remember Sai, the Sankey that we created. I think the three of you have laid your hands. I'm sure everyone knows it. So basically, there is let's say a product page that we are trying to analyze. We are trying to see where is the traffic coming from to the product page. For example, certain traffic is coming from, let's say, directly from search engine. Certain is coming from search. Certain traffic is coming from a certain, maybe a slightly different type of a search. Certain traffic is coming from recommended products, right? And certain traffic is coming from, let's say, some blogger page, something like that. So all of this kind of traffic is on the sort of left-hand side. So that is all is coming into that particular page, okay? And from here, certain traffic is going into, let's say, reviews. Certain traffic is going into, again, recommended pages. Certain traffic is going into add to cart and then purchase thereafter, and so on and so forth. Or certain traffic is going straight from here. They're exiting the page and they're doing a new search, for example. Okay, for that kind of a thing, this is sort of very easily suitable. Is one thought. Another example of this is, let's say if you're also trying to analyze, let's say there is a very busy junction, okay, and you're trying to analyze traffic there, okay. Traffic, the junction can be both literal or sort of metaphorical. Let's say more like, let's say for example, if you have a railway traffic, okay, which is coming in, these are people who are coming in from a certain area, and people are going to a different area. So this can be more like a metro junction point, right, where maybe 2 or 3 different sort of lines sort of come together and meet. Where is the traffic coming from and how are they going? And this is also by timeline. Morning, how is it happening? Evening, how is it happening? All of that kind of stuff, will make it look like, see, these are all coming in from different places and then going out, right? So I think it is very suitable just given the layout of the thing. That's what I just thought I'll probably add and also learn from you guys how, maybe if you guys have some other ideas.
Yeah, so like you said, so it's like I have a region on my right hand side and a subcategory on my left hand side. So now if I click on any region, so it will tell me what was the sale subcategory on the subcategory from that region.
No, got it. I got that. So see, for us, this is not very different from putting this region separately and the subcategory separately. Right? I see the value of this. I think what I'm trying to say is, where is it much more appropriate is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, but I got what you said. So when you click on this, the left hand side sort of filters, and so you're able to focus on those, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. So now values have changed.
Perfect.
So for your web traffic example, it would work that way. And if let's say we don't have any phone orders from South region, so that branch will remove. It will remove that branch.
Yes, perfect. I got that. Yeah, perfect.